Hello. I'm Sean Reddy with Keller Williams in Tampa, Florida, and I'm here today to show you the major kitchen renovations that were done to this 3-bedroom, 2-bath, ranch-style home built in the mid-50s. Homes in this era, built in the 1950s and 60s, were generally built to some pretty specific specifications, which didn't allow for a whole lot of personal expression. There are at least 5 or 6 other homes on this block alone that were built to the exact same floor plan. Follow me into the kitchen so I can show you what the seller has done here. As you can see, the owner has gone with a very light color scheme, choosing to go with a maple cabinet, a kind of light stone colored countertop, and this copper tile. Here in Florida, buyers want to feel like they're walking into something that's light and airy. It gives them kind of a cool and refreshed feeling to kind of give them a little bit of an escape from the oppressive Florida heat that we're known for. Now let's take a look at the flooring that the owner has chosen to go with in the kitchen. Now he's selected this copper-colored ceramic tile. There are many different options that you can go with when choosing a floor covering between wood, vinyl, linoleum, anything like that. But he's made a wise choice to go with this particular tile. The color gives the kitchen an added flair than if he had gone with more of a sand or natural colored tile. And going with the ceramic tile, the tile is easy to keep clean and is a key component in going with the light and airy feel that he's trying to give throughout the house. Buyers in Florida overwhelmingly prefer tile to any other kind of floor covering in the wet area for these reasons. In selecting an appliance package, the owner has chosen to go with the stainless steel. On average, the entire package is going to cost about $1,200 to $1,500 more than purchasing, say, white or black appliances, but the impact on buyers is going to be huge. Buyers are going to see these appliances and immediately think of a high-end modern kitchen. Come in here and come check out the cabinets. Now, as I had already mentioned, the owner has decided to go with this maple wood cabinet, which gives the entire kitchen that light, airy, open feel that he was going for during the renovations. When a buyer walks into this kitchen, he or she will truly appreciate the detail spent on these cabinets. The paneling on the doors, the hardware, and the molding up top are inexpensive details that truly draw the eye and add value. Next, I want to get into the most significant change that was made to this kitchen that's going to add the biggest impact to its value. Before the renovation, this was one solid wall containing cabinets and countertops to circle around the rest of the kitchen. By taking out a portion of this wall and adding this casual dining space, plus the pass-through to the great room and entertaining area, it's going to add a lot of value to this kitchen. Before the renovation, when a potential buyer would walk through that door, the first thing that they would see is this big white blank wall. Since the renovation and taking out the big portion of the wall, now the first thing that's going to catch the buyer's eye is going to be this beautiful and elaborate kitchen. Of course, there is one drawback to taking down that wall, and the owner lost a ton of cabinet space. So, in anticipation of that, he has turned what used to be the breakfast area here into a butler pantry and a bar. And by taking out the table that used to be here for the breakfast nook, the owners opened this up to create more flow from the dining room to the kitchen and out into the great room. It keeps in line with the whole open and airy and light feel that he's been going for. Now, I want to talk about some things that the owner may have missed in his renovations that would have added a lot more bang for his buck. Let me start with the countertops here. It's almost as if the owner started running out of money towards the end of his renovation and just happened to find a countertop on the side of the road. Going with Formica instead of a solid stone countertop really misses the mark on setting that perception of a high-end, luxurious kitchen. It's kind of like going to the fanciest steakhouse in town and ordering a cup of soup. The next area I want to focus on, in which I feel like the seller could have done a much better job in his renovations, is the sink. When buyers walk into a kitchen, not only do they want to see the upgraded countertops, appliances, but they also want to see an upgraded undermount sink. Basically, what an undermount sink is just how it sounds. It's set down and then the countertop is set over it. An undermount sink gives the illusion of being a part of the countertop to where it just flows, as opposed to just kind of setting on top of the counter like this one does. In addition to it having a smoother look and more aesthetically pleasing, an undermount sink is also less susceptible to leaking. See how you have the grooves here? Water can get in there, get down into your cabinets, and rot out the bottom wood. When redoing a kitchen and attempting to create that luxury, modern, upscale feel, oftentimes owners will overlook the smaller details in favor of the big picture renovations. Looking at this light fixture here, this thing has got to go. In about 10 or 15 minutes, spending maybe $200, $250, the owner can rip this out and put in a fixture that will really make the rest of the kitchen pop. Now, to a buyer who's seen 5, 10, maybe 15, 20 homes in the same area, it's the little things like this, the $200 light fixtures, that can really make a home stand out and put it first in their minds. Now, another thing that draws the eye in this kitchen doesn't necessarily draw the eye in a positive way. It's this wall right here. Now, during the renovations, the owner has taken the time to select a paint color that essentially pulls the entire kitchen in together, except he didn't paint the biggest wall in the room. So it kind of detracts from the rest of the kitchen. It pulls the buyer's eye away from the beautiful features that the kitchen showcases. Now, taking an extra 10 to 15 minutes and maybe an eighth of a can of paint would totally alleviate this. Overall, the owner has done a wonderful kitchen renovation. He's added some nice touches, some great amenities and features, and opened it up to make it feel a lot bigger, a lot more airy and easy to walk through, and it's an entertainer's kitchen now. Buyers today love this. But by reallocating some of his renovation funds and spending a little bit more time and a little bit more money in areas which he may have skimped on, such as the countertops and the sink, I think he could have created a kitchen that had a more cohesive feel and felt luxurious throughout. Buyers in this market are looking to walk right into a house and already feel at home. With so many choices on the market today, buyers in this market need to walk into a home and see more perceived value and find more quality than the homes that they've seen down the street. A major kitchen renovation like this in a home this age is absolutely imperative, but it's important for the owner to know how to properly allocate his renovation money in order to ensure that he gets the most bang for his buck. Well, high noon. I really enjoyed spending this evening with you. I'm Sean Ruddy from Keller Williams in Tampa, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on set.